And we're live.
Hello, everybody. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you, everyone, so much for taking time out of your Sunday evening to spend with us. We are so happy that you all are here. Are we ready to go, guys?
Yeah, if we'll just if everybody will close out the tabs except for the Google Hangout tab, that way we won't have any echo. I think we're ready to go.
Okay. Okay.
Do that one more time, Heatherly.
Just close out of all of your tabs other than this tab that you're on right now. Otherwise, we'll get an echo.
Got it.
Perfect. You guys, Melissa's going to kick us off tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see. No, we'll tell some stories first, and then I'll start sharing some slides, some really pretty slides that Melissa made for us tonight. So I'm going to shut up. Melissa, go. Rock, kick us off, really.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Like I said, we're so excited that you're here. My name is Melissa, and myself and Suzanne and Alexandra and Molly and Heather Lee are going to be giving you guys just a short intro about ourselves and how we got started with Beachbody. And so sit back, grab a glass of wine. We have ours, or kombucha, or whatever you'd like to get comfy, and just relax and enjoy. And I'll get started. So, okay. Again, my name is Melissa Breslin. I've been with Beachbody since 2013. I actually got started right after my husband and I moved from Grand Rapids, Michigan to Atlanta, Georgia. My husband's job. So right after college, I have a background in marketing. So I started working in corporate, or I'm sorry, excuse me. I was an administrative coordinator. I did corporate accounting. And like I said, it wasn't quite in my field, but it was, in the business world. So I was happy with it. I was working, I had a job. And then when we moved, I kind of had to start the job search all over again. And I know a lot of young professionals go through this. I was just getting hit with nothing except the thanks, but no thanks, or you don't have enough experience. And I was really trying to run to the big leagues. There's a lot of really big major corporations in Atlanta. Coca-Cola, Chick-fil-A, Marriott, all of their corporate locations are there. And I just really felt like, what the heck? I was just getting nowhere. And it was super frustrating watching all of my classmates, and especially my spouse, find a blossoming career with a major corporation, and I was just missing the bus. And I had the exact same credentials. So you guys might have seen me post about how I wanted that dream career, so I created one. That's totally what Beachbody's done for me. I was definitely that person, and I won't apologize for this. I wanted that fancy career. I wanted the bragging rights. But most importantly, I wanted respect. So, I mean, maybe you can relate to me. Maybe you're a young professional who's just a year or two out of college and you're just experiencing the same struggles. Girl, I totally get you. And I know a lot of the other women on this call can as well, so you're not alone. I'm going to go ahead and give Molly the floor, and she's going to go ahead and introduce her story. So I hope you guys enjoy. Molly, go ahead, girl.
Hey, guys. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I apologize for my actual face not being here. My name is Molly. I began coaching about a year ago. I had known Heather prior to coaching. Our husbands work at the same fire department, and we had become friends after that. But I had actually decided to become a coach because I was looking for a career change. At the time, I was a teacher and just extremely worn out all the time. In 5 months before I became a coach, I went in for an outpatient procedure, and there ended up being a complication with my surgery. I was hospitalized for 19 days, and during that time, I had a scary emergency and came very close to dying. So that was a huge wake-up call for myself, and I just realized I was completely settling with my career, and I wasn't happy. I was always stressed and overwhelmed and just needed a change. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I knew that whatever it was, I was going to fulfill my passion for helping others and making a difference. That was something that has always been extremely important to me. And that was actually when I reached out to Heather and began coaching. I wanted the financial freedom and the time freedom to do what I want without money having to make the decision for me and my husband. And I knew that teaching was never going to allow me to do that. So I took the leap, and fast forward a year later, here I am. I'm coaching and super incredibly blessed for this opportunity. Beachbody has just completely transformed my life in so many ways, like just not even financially, but in terms of like my own happiness and confidence. And I will turn it over to, I can't remember who's next.
It's me. It's me. Hi, everybody. My name is Suzanne Beck, and I am a 4-star diamond coach with Beachbody. I have been a coach for 6 years. It'll be 7 years this June, which is really, really a long time. And I'm so excited to, first of all, I'm so excited you guys are here tonight. Coaching came to me, back when we needed it most. We were a stressed out family that needed just a second income, or basically a third income coming in. I was working with my husband at the time. So I'm a mom of 4, a grandma. Like I said, we were stressed financially, and coaching came at a time when we were doing P90X together. I found out about coaching and thought this was a way for me to continue reaching, or to reach out to people and to begin maybe making this something that I could do part-time. And I was definitely worried about it. I was afraid of it, but I learned more about it, and a lot of what we're going to share with you is going to give you the confidence to start coaching like what we all had to basically learn for ourselves. But anyways, I was a little nervous about it, but it basically was such a blessing for our family, because we were able to my husband was working so much. We were hang on just one second. Hang on just one second, you guys. Can you hear me?
You sound good.
Okay. Sorry. Anyways, okay, sorry. I'm having a lot of feedback. So coaching came to us when we needed it most. Mom of 4, I had kids going to college. We were paying for a wedding. My husband was working night and day, and my goal, truthfully, was just to bring him home. It was just to help him take some financial stress off of his shoulders, and just, give us a life that we could spend more time together. We could do the things that we wanted to do. But anyways, since then, I've been a coach for 6 years, and then so much has changed. We have been able to travel. We've been able to definitely live a life that we've been wanting to live, and it's been such a blessing. Truthfully, a big part of it was something that was for me. I really wanted something of my own that I could find a purpose, that I could enjoy something as my own, and that support, that love, all of that came to me, and I was able to find something that was meaningful to me, and share it with others. So next, I think maybe, is it you, Alex?
Is me. Okay, thanks so much, Mom, for sharing your story. You guys, Suzanne is my mom, Melissa is my sister, Natalie and Molly are my sisters. Anyways, I'm Alexandra Street. I go by Alex. I'm a 1-star diamond for this business. Is that I've been for a little bit, and I've got some successful people underneath who are kicking butt too. I actually started coaching a long time ago, believe it or not, and I didn't start taking business seriously up until a few years back. I signed up under my mom to.
Hey, Alex, love. I can't hear you very well. Is there anything you could do to adjust your volume? I don't know if it's just me or if it's everybody.
Yeah, it's a little quiet, girly.
All right, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Do you have your earbuds handy with your microphone? That might work. I don't think it's picking up the sound.
Hmm. Is this better? Or I don't have my earbuds in.
That seems to be better with the sound.
Okay, so just hold it. Everybody just gets like. That's okay. All right, so you guys, I started coaching a few years back. I was a coach who kind of signed up and was there. If I ever, I wasn't the coach who got like who was a rock star. He joined business. I had $29. My mom had coaching, and I was pretty jealous of her. She was making $300 or $400 a week at the time on Facebook, which I was on. My husband and I at the time were very close. Life happened, and he was like, trying to make the money last until the end of the month. It just wasn't really message that. Don't get excited for anything. I don't think coaching this business because I don't know about any of you guys. I did not succeed at an at-home business before. My ego was hurt. That's why I would never, ever.
Hey, Alex, I'm still not catching hardly anything. I'm so sorry.
Alex, do you have your case on?
I do.
Maybe try taking your case off. I hate to keep interrupting. Sorry, guys.
So sorry. My computer decided not to show my face earlier. So,
Not your fault. It's the computer's.
So I was trying on my phone. Is this better?
Yes.
The volume is better.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna try and let you guys see my face again.
The volume is so much better though.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Maybe I'll just leave it like this for right now and try and pop in a little bit.
Totally fine.
All right. So I ended up signing up because I wanted $20 a week simply to go to happy hour and to not lie to my friends that I worked with at work about not being able to go to lunch. And come to find out, I fell in love with this business. I didn't plan to. I was one of those people who said, I will never work this business. I'll never do the products or anything. But lo and behold, I did. And I got in the best shape of my life. I had previously lost about 50 pounds with the addition of Beachbody products. I took another 20 off and just really fell in love, like I said, with the company and the integrity of the people and the products. And I found myself wanting to be these coaches that I was following. I wanted their lifestyle. And all of a sudden, it's like the wheels start turning in your brain, like, wow, what if I could do this? Like, what if this meant freedom for us? So I decided to go for it. And here I am a few years later. This is my full-time gig now. I go on over 10 vacations a year. I don't work any other jobs. I was able to quit those 2 from when I just started. And I am now a single mama. And this gives me the hope and the freedom of creating a life for my son and I that, you know, somebody else doesn't determine how much of my life is spent being present with my son or is being present with work. I call all the shots. So that's a little bit of my story. And then I will pass it on to Heather Lee.
Thank you. And thanks everyone for being so patient with us. Obviously, you can see that you don't have to be a tech guru to do what we do, and we're just 5 girls trying to figure it out, and half the time you can't test the stuff before you go live. So my name is Heather Lee Johnson, and I've been coaching for about 2 years now, and I am the girl that you would have never thought would have become a coach. I had what appeared to be on the outside a very successful corporate career. I was starting to climb the corporate ladder, and I had everything that everyone would want until I took a second and I looked around. And I'm not really sure what made me look around, but I did. And I saw the partners in the different companies, and I was like, do I want that life? This is mapped out for me for the next 40 years, do I want that? Do I want to be pushing 40, 50, 60 hours a week and then still getting maybe like 2, 3, 4 weeks of vacation? And I just decided that I like to travel too much. I like wine and I like them preferably together. And so that lifestyle and that 2 weeks of vacation a year just wasn't going to cut it. So instead of letting life take control, I took control of it and I started coaching. And I can say that at the end of 2016, I didn't realize this until we sat down and looked, that I traveled 9 weeks out of 2016 and my husband traveled 12. He's an avid hunter, so he took a few more weeks than I did. And I don't know what corporate career would allow you to take 9 weeks of vacation, still get paid, still have a job, and still get paid. So I'm so thankful that I took the leap, that I took control, and that I started coaching. So we're going to share with you some vital information so you can decide whether or not this is right for you. We don't believe it's right for everyone. We're actually very selective as to who comes on our team, because out of those 9 weeks a year, about half of them I'm traveling with the ladies that you see on this call and other members of our team. So we want to really be partnered with amazing women with a genuine heart that we would actually want to sit down and have a glass of wine with. We are not the kind of people that'll just accept anyone onto our team. So not only it has to be a right decision for you, but it has to be a right decision for us, and just kind of mutually be like, yeah, let's work together. So hopefully this information will help you decide that. I'm going to go through the first couple of slides, and these ladies are going to help me through it. So my screen is going to look a little crazy, kind of like a 90s rave or something like that for a minute. Hang on tight, and then those screens will pop up. So hang on one second. Okay, if somebody could send me a message and just let me know that they have really pretty pink slides, that would be awesome.
Looks great.
Okay,
Looks good, girl.
Perfect. Thanks, guys, so much. So you've gotten to see most of our faces, or at least like a little circle of us. So this is each one of us that you're going to be hearing from the call tonight. So who is Beachbody and who were we before coaching ever came along? So Beachbody has been in business since 1998. Yes, it's a very long time. We had started being a strictly infomercial company. So you might recognize names like Power 90, Slim and Six, and then the revolutionary P90X. I'm not sure I've met anyone that didn't know what P90X was. Then in 2007, something very vital happened. What happened was Beachbody had a decision to make. They needed to grow as a company, and so they said, well, heck, do we go into like Target and Walmart, do retail style, or do we go into a sales model where people are helping other people? And they looked at what was already happening online naturally. And what that was is when people were going through programs, they were helping others go through them. They were going through them together. And or if they had successfully completed one, they were helping other people on their journey. And so they said, well, we look like this is going to be the most successful business model as far as people completing our programs. We're going to go this way. They didn't necessarily know if this was going to be the my most financially beneficial model, but they knew it was the one where people would get the most results, and that's what this company stands for. So obviously we've grown just a little bit. In 2008, 2009, everybody's heard of Insanity, and you probably recognize a lot of these like faces and graphics from late night infomercials. They're all, I call them the creme de la creme products. In my opinion, there are no better. And just because we're such a household name, and Beachbody spends like millions of dollars every year making these household names, and that's stuff and I guess marketing that we get to benefit from, which I think is really incredible. Wrong way. Sorry about that. So this is just a fancy little chart that shows the Team Beachbody revenue growth. What you can just see is that we know what we're doing, and we're successful at doing it, and we're successful at helping people get results in their health and fitness. So I'm sure that all you have to do is go to local Starbucks, McDonald's, Target, or Walmart to realize that we have a massive health crisis in the United States. The last reports were 2 out of the 3 U.S. adults are considered overweight or obese, and 2 out of 5 U.S. children. That's over 200 million people are unhealthy. These numbers are from the CDC, so you can go and fact check them if you would like, but I don't think it takes a German scientist to figure out that we are waging a war against the weight of the nation and really helping people live happier and healthier lives just based on being an example. So what makes us unique? So we are the only company that combine like the 4 pillars of what we consider like making you successful in this like lifestyle. We don't consider anything that we do to be a one-time fad or a diet, but a lifestyle and making healthy a habit. So that's combining top-notch fitness programs with top-notch nutrition, the peer support, which is your coach, and then automatic rewards. Beachbody gives away hundreds of thousands of dollars like every single year just to people who submit their results, like between t-shirts all the way up to $100,000 grand prize at the end of every single year. And these are just for customers just because they want to see people succeed in their programs. So now I'm going to turn it over to Melissa, who's just going to talk a little bit about our product integrity.
Sure. Okay, guys. So obviously Shakeology is in this slide. So I'm going to touch a little bit about that, just so you guys can sort of understand why we're so passionate about it and why we stand behind it so strongly. There's a few points I want to quickly mention. Number one, this is so much more than just a meal replacement shake. You'll obviously never find it at GNC, any other retail store. I'm sure you've seen a lot of different copycats. I know I have. And it's, so yeah, if you see any copycats at like Walmart or anything, it's not the same. It's made with whole foods, herbs, botanicals, exotic superfoods from around the world. It's clinically proven to aid with weight loss. In a nutshell, it's going to help fill the gap for any nutrient deficiency. My understanding is even, obviously even very healthy foods can lack vital nutrients, mainly just due to changes in soil and agriculture. It helps aid with digestion. It helps significantly reduce cravings, supports healthy blood sugar. All of that good stuff is so important, you guys. But moving on to the next slide, Shakeology makes life easy for me. I usually drink mine in the morning for breakfast. I find that it keeps me much fuller. I was doing like egg whites or whatnot in the morning, and by like mid-morning I was starving. And so Shakeology really helped with that. It's really helped with energy. And I mean, just a few other little like tidbits, nail growth, hair, all that stuff is just so fun. Okay. So proven result. Okay. There's no way we'd be successful at what we do if we didn't stand behind the products we represent. If you and I have talked about coaching, we've talked a lot about that. The only way to be successful with us is if you are 110% behind the product you're representing. That's why we're in this with you. We'll never recommend anything to anyone that we're not doing ourselves, that we haven't already done ourselves. This lady right here, let's see, is Joelle Seuss. She is so awesome. She's a new mom. She's an amazing coach with Beachbody because she's proof the products work, obviously. And she's just as gorgeous on the inside as she is on the outside. So, okay, what is a coach? A coach is someone who is forward focused. We're committed to lead by example. We're women who have found a fire in our souls, basically for taking care of ourselves and sharing our successes and sometimes struggles while helping others along the way. You see a lot of what we do on Facebook. We're very open about our ups and downs in life. We have so much in common. We're teachable. We're stubborn. We have personal goals that we're setting. We're basically just helping people show up in a more vivacious way, both physically and financially. So what does a coach actually do? So I think a lot of potential coaches come off concerned that we're a lot of like sales based. Good news for you is we don't sell anything. We share what we're doing and what works for us. We as coaches are products of the product that we love. I know that's kind of a tongue twister. We show up every day and we teach our clients how to create physical and financial wealth in their own way so they can show up in their own lives in a more vibrant and vivacious way. Audacious. That's what I was looking for, not vivacious. You see so much of what we do on social media, like I mentioned. We share our stories and our lives. Our intent is to encourage others to do the same, who are on the same journey as us, and pay it forward. So pass off the next slide.
Okay, and I'm taking over from here. So benefits of being a coach. Well, first of all, you do get to set your own work hours, and that was a huge thing for me. Having 4 kids, I wanted the flexibility of being able to plan my day and have this work around my schedule, not me around a job. So you do get to set your own hours. You can either focus on being part-time, full-time. You can, you know, if this is something that you just want to enjoy the discount, because we as coaches get a 25% discount, totally cool. You put in what you want, you know, you put in what you want to get out of it. For myself, I'm a full-time coach, and that is something that I enjoy. I have, and I put the work in. So, but it's totally up to you. You set your own hours. You decide what you want to do with it. So you can build it online or in person, and I definitely have built probably, I would say anywhere from 80 to 90% of my business online through social media. It's totally up to you. That is my dog. Oh my goodness. So anyways, but one thing that's really great about this is if you do not have to do parties. It's not something that you have to go outside to do. You know what I mean? You can do it at home, in your pajamas, in your sweats, online. And here he comes. Okay. You share your passion and you attract people. And that's exactly what Melissa was talking about. Every single one of us, we're here because we absolutely love products have done for us, whether that, and we're all different. Every single person is unique. But we share, we love, and that attracts people to you. Please. So rewards. There are so many rewards. You get a 25% commission. You also get 25% discount. So you get a 25% commission off of anything. If someone orders from your site, your website, which you will get, you receive 25% commissions from that. You also, as a coach, earn or receive a 25% discount on all products. You do earn bonuses for team growth. So in other words, if you, Beachbody does give you a team bonus based on the volume that your team, if you decide to grow a team of people who are like-minded just like you and want to pay it forward, then Beachbody will pay you a bonus on that growth, on that volume each week for your team. Trips are amazing. Beachbody has sent us on amazing trips. I have been to, oh my goodness, I've been on 2 cruises. I've been to Disney. I'm getting ready to go to Punta Cana coming up in April. Where else? Cancun, Jamaica, Bahamas. We've gone all over, and that is definitely something that I would have never been able to do without Beachbody. So they really reward you for helping people, and you get tons of recognition. And that is what's so cool, because how many times, I mean, how often are you recognized at work for what you do? And it feels so good. And that recognition is amazing. I think that's one of my absolute favorite parts of what I do as a coach, is being able to recognize my coaches and being able to celebrate them and celebrate their successes. Learning and personal development is a huge part of what we do. I would say that this is definitely probably one of the biggest things about coaching that has changed my life the most is the amount of personal development that I've done, because we truly believe that you have to grow as a person. You have to grow first within you in order to help others. And so that's a very, very important part of what we do and what Beachbody is all about. But I tell you what, it is the best part because everything changes. It makes you a such better person, which just is like a ripple effect into your entire life. Next slide, please. So, exclusive team training site, say that 5 times fast, and welcome gift. So when you become a coach, you are set up for success from the get-go, from right out of the gates. We will send you a welcome gift with you'll have a training site. You will have a, I'm trying to think of it. You will have it's like a welcome packet that will give you everything that you need to know as a brand new coach on how to get started, because our goal is for you to right away and to become successful fast. And that is just something that we give to you. That is really cool, and it's super beautiful. You should see it. Anyway, so what to expect from Misfit Republic and Renegade Society. And I tell you what, you guys, when you join anyone from any one of these teams, any person that has invited you here, you are set up, like I said, you're set up for success. You'll have elite new coach training. You'll have weekly team calls, monthly team challenges, team building events, leadership training, Facebook team page. We all have our own team page. And we really work together. When you join us, you are joining a family. You are joining people who are investing in you because we simply want to see you succeed, and we simply want to help you. And you're part of something so amazing. And for any one of you who has been invited on this call, the coach that has invited you is going to get you set up and really started. You will not be left alone. That was one of my biggest fears when I became a coach. So I think, I'm not sure who's next.
It's me, Molly.
Okay, go ahead, Molly.
Suzanne. Hey guys, it's Molly again. So what you're seeing here is what's possible. There is obviously a lot of work involved. And as you can see, this is Andrea. It's not a get rich quick kind of business. She started small and built to a huge income with this business. Next slide. A pyramid scheme. So first of all, pyramid schemes are illegal. Pyramid schemes, is not our company. A definition of a pyramid scheme is when there is no transactions of goods and services. And the way you get paid in a pyramid scheme is the more people you sign up, the more enrollments you have, and that's how you get paid. It's kind of like it's all based on you just signing people up, and that means you're the only person on top, and there can be no one else that can surpass you or make more money than you. And that's not anything what Beachbody is. We help people live healthy and fulfilling lives by connecting them with, a Beachbody program and supporting them on their journey. People on your team in coaching can totally surpass you, and you can always sign someone up that will make more money than you and advance further than you. It just depends on the person. And like if you think about it, a corporation, you have a boss and you have employees that report to the boss, and the boss makes more money than the employees. In network marketing, you're your own boss. If you want to raise, you just have to work harder and determine how fast or slow you grow. And as you can see with Blair, just like we saw earlier with Andrea, there's a lot of work involved. When you have a big heart and you have a passion to help others, you want to make a difference in others' lives, that's what we do as coaches. And as you can see, as her income increases, that's just an indicator of how many lives she changed and as much as she made a difference in other lives as well as her own. Next, we have Noelle. For Noelle, there was a huge transformation emotionally for her with coaching, which I think most coaches would agree they experienced the same thing. As you can see, she was able to overcome huge anxiety and be her best self and be able to be paid to do it. I mean, who doesn't want to be paid to improve yourself? Next, we have Amber, and she is amazing. This is someone who was in a really tough place financially before she started coaching and had to take loans out to be able to visit family. And she just got to a point where she decided things had to change. Beachbody has given Amber not only the freedom to go visit her family, but to also be able to do that without having to finance it. And like she said, this business works if you do. And she's obviously proof of that. This is not a sign up and get rich quick business. It takes a lot of work. What can this business do for you? Think about what you've seen in her, these past few stories, and things that have been shared. Have you felt like you could relate to some of them maybe? A huge thing that this business can do for you is freedom, which to me is the most important. To be able to have the time freedom, more time with family, more time to travel, or a location freedom, not having to be tied down to that one location, and be able to work your business from anywhere, and the freedom to do the things that are important to you and the things that you love. What matters to you and your priorities. And that's it. I'll hand it off.
All right, thank you guys so much. I'm going to quickly close this out for you. So as you can see, there's, I think that sometimes I get a bad taste in my mouth from some home businesses as well, because they make it sound like it's so easy that you sign up and you get your $1 million the next day. And so I think like the overall kind of theme that you guys are seeing, what I'm so happy about too, is that when you work with us, you're working with hard workers, people who are legit. Like, we want you to solidly build this business. So with all those beautiful examples that you saw of people who are building their business, that does come with a warning. We want you to understand that when you are getting involved with this business, you are an entrepreneur. Your name is on your paycheck. So that means living a few years of your life, and just a couple of them, you guys, where, you are making those sacrifices. Like, for example, I am working right now on a Sunday night to share with you guys, because I can see the difference this will make in your family. I know that there's somebody on this call right now who feels like they got their prayers answered. But to me, this means that maybe I don't get to watch a little bit of Modern Family with my son now, right? Then you guys are on here too, so you get it. You're the kind of people who get that it takes hard work. So I definitely want to just give you that right off the back right now, before you start thinking you're going to sign up and this is going to be like a cakewalk. It's simple. I won't tell you it's easy, but it is simple. So if we keep moving along, this is the fun stuff. This is how you get started. So make sure that you are going to message whoever invited you here. Ask them a billion questions. It's totally fine. And they will walk you through kind of the application process and see if it's a good fit for you and their team. Here are the options that you would be able to sign up as. Number one, this is the best one by far. This is going to get you joining with a challenge pack. Now, a challenge pack is basically Beachbody's super, super cute little bundle of a fitness program, Beachbody On Demand, your Shakeology, or your supplement of choice, and they waive your sign-up fee. It's typically $39.95 to sign up, but when you sign up with a challenge pack, because you're the coach who wants to make a lot of money, you want to impact a lot of lives, you want to have the results that you saw earlier in this video, right? It's like you've seen these people who are walking billboards of these products. Sign up with that challenge pack. And right now, you guys, we have a really, really amazing deal. It's our all-access Beachbody Challenge Pack. Make sure you message your coach about it. It basically boils down to it's like $8 a month. But you can sign up for free with that. More on that later. The second way you can sign up is, remember I mentioned that $39.95 business fee. That's basically like that $39.95 fee is basically Beachbody handing you the keys to open up your shop, right? And then you can get your Shakeology on HD. You'll get 25% discount on that. And then also, if you're military, it's free for active duty or spouse. I believe reserves as well too. One person in the house always gets that. So that is really cool. Next slide. Okay. So there are some ongoing fees, and this is basically what's going to keep the lights on in your shop if you were to open up a shop, right? But physically, we don't have a shop. We have everything online. So $16.95 is what's going to be your monthly bill to Beachbody. That's just going to cover every business owner's dreams, as far as they take care of all the shipping and the handling. And basically, if you're signing up with me to join my challenge, I send you a link. Beachbody takes care of your order. I don't have to do any of that. This is also going to include all that social media, like promotion. If you guys are sitting up late at 3 a.m. and you see that P90X infomercial come on, that $16.95 covers that. It's your coach online office. It's all of like the technical support. Like you guys, you saw earlier, I'm not like this perfect person at technology. I am doing this from my phone because my computer camera for some reason decided it's not up for working tonight. That's fine. Beachbody doesn't, you don't have to be so good at that. They're going to take care of all the little glitches behind the scenes for you. You're going to have training, success on demand. I mean, you basically, I don't know, it's just a business owner's dream, and it's $16.95. I mean, I've spent so much more money on like so much other silly stuff. So that's just your ongoing monthly cost to keep your business open. Next slide. Okay, so the next 24 hours, just as a heads up, we made a note of who was on here tonight because we care about you. So in the next 24 hours, the person who invited you here is going to shoot you a message. And basically what they're going to do is feel out if this is a good fit, not just for you, but for a full business relationship, right? Because remember, we like to travel and we like to do it with people we have fun with, right? So something that I always kind of think about is, would I want to have a glass of wine with this person? Would I see myself like wanting to change the world with this person? And it's important that you feel the same way about your coach. So they're going to shoot you some questions and just see what you liked best about the presentation, if it made sense, why you feel like you'd be a good coach. So maybe try and see where you're at in your life right now, how Beachbody is going to fit in. And just all little cute stuff like that. And it's just going to see if, it's going to be a good business relationship. Also, if you are watching this and you're thinking, hey, I love the idea of other people coaching, but right now I just really want to work on my own business, they're going to talk to you about that too. So no worries if you just want to hang back for a little bit as well. Okay. So these are just some things right at the top, what to expect from joining either one of our teams. Obviously, we'd love to accept everybody, but that wouldn't make our teams as successful as they are. Some standards that we have are high, and it's because we want to see you guys be successful. So absolutely, you must be a team player. There's no I in team, obviously. So be ready to link arms and work with people and keep a positive attitude and all that other good stuff. You have to be teachable. That was one of my biggest downfalls when I first started this business, and I know I would have seen success a lot faster if I would have been teachable. So that is one of the number one things now that I look for, because I don't want to see you do what I did, right? Okay, so teachable. Be willing to learn, put in the work. Service-minded. This business is not about sales. It is about serving other people, and I can promise you your income will directly reflect how many people you serve. So it's important to have that piece of your heart. And then most importantly, you guys, we want you to have fun. We don't want this business to be like what your normal job is, where you're stressed out and you go to work and everybody's got a frown on their face or they're bitching about something. Like, we want you guys to come, show up with high energy, with excitement and passion and enthusiasm, not just for the people that you're helping, but for us too, because that energy, man, I want our teams. And if you sign on with me or with Holly or Molly, anybody who's on this call tonight, or the person who invited you here, we want this to be a place where you cannot wait to get to work, right? So most importantly, want to have fun, positive attitude, team player. All right, next slide. Okay, I think it's maybe just delayed a little bit, but basically it's a really, really beautiful picture of the power of women and what they can expect, making a difference, unless I'm just seeing something different. But anyways, let's move to the end of this slide because I know we've taken up so much of your time tonight, and I really, really, really appreciate it. So we have a little bit of a gift for you tonight, because giving is fun and everybody likes goodies, and it's far enough past Christmas where you don't feel bad about accepting a gift anymore, right? It's like it's time for another one. So basically, we want to help you get started, not only for your coaching, but on your fitness journey too. And we all know how much better we feel when we are wearing like some amazing clothes, right? So we're going to send you a Lululemon gift card. It's going to actually be an entry to win a Lululemon gift card. If you guys haven't ever tried this brand of workout wear before, it's going to blow your mind. So it's like the best thing ever to win. Basically, you're going to get a gift card. It's a $50 Lululemon gift card. How you get entered to win is basically, if you sign up with us tonight, whoever messaged you, you get started tonight, you're ready to rock and roll with your challenge pack, you're going to get entered to win that gift card 3 times. You sign up tomorrow, 2 times in that entry. And for Tuesday, I keep thinking it's Monday. If you sign up on Tuesday, your name will go in once. So obviously, I mean, it doesn't take much to find out. Like, if you know this business is for you, and which you already do right now, there's no thinking about it. You know what that answer is. Don't wait. Get your name in there like multiple times, right? Okay. I think we're coming towards the end of our PowerPoint, at least on my end. That's what it's looking. But I want to thank you guys so much. I always end in closing like, you guys obviously follow so many people on social media. So many people are, it's like the cool thing, right? Business owner or a girl boss with an at-home business. We have given you, like, we've pulled back the curtains. We've showed you this is how our business works. This is what it takes. This is who we're looking for. If you feel like you could step into those shoes and make a difference in this world and also make some money while you're doing it, you know, we've given you all of our secrets. This is coaching. We're not promising you that this is an overnight success, but we are showing you it works if you do. So you have all the tools. You've got the support of the person who invited you here. You've got the support of their whole family behind them. And you have to look around at your life and you have to decide, am I going to keep going the way I'm going? I'm going to keep thinking about this. I'm going to keep hoping I can go on that vacation, or I'm going to hope that I get this day off from work, or God forbid that my kid breaks his leg and I can't get to work, you know, for the next couple of weeks because I'm helping him, right? I'm may or may not have had a child with a broken leg recently. But anyways, what I am saying, there's a different way. You've learned about it tonight. We are people who have all sat in the same chair that you have and had to think about this and to wonder, could this really be the opportunity for me? Is this going to make a difference in my life? And when are you going to go for that? Because I think it's been clear. You can do it the way you've been doing it, and you can keep watching these webinars. You can keep watching your coach, like, grow in her business, you know, see her life just blossom. Or you can hop on with us tonight. You can get started. And it's so early in 2017, you guys. Look at Molly. She's been doing this for a year. She is home now. And what if that's you? What would that look like for your life and your family? So I want to challenge you guys tonight. We have shown you what to do, how to do it. We've pulled back the curtains. We are open books. We wear my heart on our sleeves, right? By yourself the way you've been doing it. You can just hope and pray that one day you're going to get lucky and you're going to win that lottery, right? Or you can work for it. Or you can join us, you can link arms, and you can just freaking rock this life, rock this business, and go help a crap ton of people, because guess what? They need you. And we know that they need you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been invited to this tonight. So, okay, you guys, that's all I have. I'll let you guys finish up.
Bye, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. Like Alex said, don't forget, like, if you're like, yes, this is my time, I'm ready to do this, message the person that invited you. That way you get your 3 entries into the Lululemon gift card. And then we will be in touch as well. But if you definitely want to get in for that gift card, you want to reach out to them like ASAP. So have a wonderful Sunday night. I'll talk to everyone soon. Bye-bye. Thank you again.
Bye, guys. Thank you.